Poul's Kitchen. With me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
And Chef Alex.
Hi.
So, before we begin, please hit that like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you don't, Amy's going to beat me.
No.
Number 2, we got a brand new book we just released yesterday, and that is Poul's Kitchen's Wonderful World of Sauces. Please check it out. Donations are optional. You do not have to donate, but these are all things Alex, Amy, and I have worked on for a long time, and we want to share them with you. So please check it out. So today we're making orange pineapple jam. So we're going to start off over here, and we're going to take the rind of some oranges, well, I should say peel, and we're going to cook the rind down. Now I've got water boiling right now, and I think I've got way too much that I'm not going to don't really need, so I'm only going to put this much in. The rest of that's going to go in the trash. And then I'm going to put this through a food processor. And we don't want to have this pulped right down into a sauce. We don't. We just want this a little bit. So let's take a look here. A little bit more, I think. I'm going to keep an eye on your work, and maybe just a little bit more. Now this stuff is going to be pretty easy. This is a pretty good food processor, so you don't need to do too much here. Just make sure it's broken down a little bit. Like that's enough. And we're going to put this into a pot of boiling water. And we're going to boil that for 10 minutes. Now we're going to stir this around just a little bit.
So it doesn't stick.
So it doesn't stick, number 1. And number 2, orange peels tend to be very tart. They're not sweet at all, but they do add flavor. So what we're doing is we're going to boil this out. We're going to boil the tartness out. And then we'll be able to move on. So what we're going to do here, we're going to boil this for 10 minutes. We're going to drain it. We're going to put new water back in here. And we're going to cook it for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we're going to take that out, dump it again. And then rinse it. And then we're going to cook it for 10 more minutes. And once that's done, we're going to come back and we'll finish that rest of it up. And by the time we're done that, it's not going to take too long. This is going to be a really quick recipe per se once we get this section done. So we cook 10 minutes, rinse, repeat 2 more times. Now, while you're doing this, it's a good idea to have your dishwasher on hand to keep doing dishes. And Amy's looking at me funny because I called her dishwasher.
No, you don't have to film.
She's a little cranky with me. Amy technically does a lot of work around here, so it's kind of bad. I'm just messing with her. But my point is while you're in between cooking a lot of things, you want to be cleaning. Because, I mean, look at Amy down here. If you want to save these, you're going to have to clean this out. We got this that's going to be cleaned. The food processor got to be cleaned. So if you save this all to the end, this sink is going to be totally full. And if you're Amy left to do this, Amy's going to be really cranky. So your wife's going to be really cranky. Your husband's really cranky. Make sure you clean as you go. It doesn't hurt you. You have 10 whole minutes for this to go before you have to dump and repeat. Get some time to do some dishes. So don't be a dick. Help your spouse out. Because Amy's a wonderful wife. Come here. Amy's absolutely amazing. I ask Amy to do something and she'll usually help me out. So I like to mess with her a little bit too much sometimes, and she knows that. She's typically not really the dishwasher. She'll do it. Our roommate will do it. I'll do it. Right? I'll tease her. It's like, you get married, you get 2 dishwashers in the house. And your wife, or why does a bride wear white? So she matches the kitchen appliances. It's a stupid joke. Because honestly, come on guys, in 2025 we need to be taking part here. So, again, like, share, subscribe, keep an eye on this. Just, we're going to rinse and repeat in a total of 3 times, and that's going to get the bitterness out. So by the time we're ready to actually cook it and make your syrup, and get ready to make that part of it, it's going to be golden. It's going to be great. Amy, are you excited? Mm-hmm. I know I'm excited. So actually, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to do one thing with these really quick. And this is my favorite part. This is going to be a pineapple orange jam with some with some orange pulp. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to dump my, and this is not going to cooperate with me. I just knew it wouldn't. And that's all right. So you know what? I'm going to keep filming. Because, you know, unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm going to have to do multiple rounds on this. I was kind of hoping I didn't, but I do. I've got 2 things of pineapple. Now, if you go to the grocery store and you buy your pineapple, you can usually buy a big pineapple, or sometimes ours in the deli has pineapple already cut up. And if you can get that, you're better off because it's actually a little cheaper, number 1. And number 2, you want to make sure you're cutting the eyes off of it because it's a little gross if you don't. So give me a moment here. And we want to... Okay, so maybe it's not going to work as good as I wanted it to. So I'm going to take it, put it through the food processor, put it back in the blender so we can get it nice and blended. No problem. Easy done. So we'll be back. And all I'm doing is I'm taking the pineapple and the oranges, and I'm going to put them in the food processor, and then I'm going to dump them in here. So that's all we're going to do. And then in the meantime, we're going to keep dumping this. So I might as well get all the work done now, so this way it's less later. So it's got to be done, so we'll do that. So please hit the like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back. Welcome back. So before we do anything else, Amy and I would like to send a special message because we physically can't be there, and this is a really important one, like really mega important. I can't believe Alex let us forget this. To your sweet mother, your amazing mother, Alex, that you tell us all about all the time, that you tell us all these amazing things about. Amy's never met her, I don't think.
Yes, I have.
Have you? Oh, you have. Okay, I've met her a few times. She's a wonderful woman, and I gotta tell you something. Alex talks nothing bad about you. He tells us all these amazing things. He tells us all the time. You're an amazing lady, and happy birthday.
It's not till the 20-something.
But we're not.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We hope you have a good birthday. So we got round number 2 in here. So it is what it is. Actually, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because I don't need to be that high. And so the heat's not on this, but this is a blended mixture of orange and pineapple. So these are 6 oranges,
Yeah.
and then 2 full pineapples that have been cored, peeled, and the eyes taken off. If you're getting them as fresh, don't get them in cans. No, get like real fresh pineapples. If you got the kind that you have to cut yourself, great. Just make sure it's completely cleaned off. The eyes are out. We got them out of a container,
Yeah.
and the container had everything already done, so it was easy for us.
Well, I had to cut it.
Well, you had to cut it, but you
Yeah.
don't have to cut the sides off
No.
of it, none of that.
No.
You don't have-
Easy things to help that. But I've number 1, I put everything through the food processor, then I put it through the blender, and this is pretty much a pulp. Now, where I had to do 2 runs, it's not perfect. It's absolutely not mixed the way I wanted it to be. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. So you're going to make sure that after you add things in, that you take a few minutes and you physically clean, you physically stir this really good. Because if you don't, you're going to have issues. You don't want to do that. It's not going to work. You need it. Because otherwise, Alex is going to take a bottle and then all of a sudden, it's going to be, oh, what the heck is this? This tastes like orange. Where's the pineapple? You don't want to do that.
No.
When you're putting spice in, you don't want to do that. And we are going to be using some pectin. Now, if you're from somewhere else other than Atlanta, Canada, it may be a different branding. Whatever. Technically, you probably should have 2 of these. We have 1. I think that's good enough. I don't think we actually need it, to be honest with you, but we do. We have it. It's good enough. So make sure you stir. We haven't added the pectin in yet. We're going to, once the 3rd step's we're on number 2 now. Once that's done and that's in here, we're going to add the pectin. We're going to stir that, and you need to make sure. You have to make sure that that's stirred really well. So we'll be back when we're done that. so we've got our orange rind all boiled down, and we've got our things all pulped up. So now we need to make some. Some syrup, and we just need to cook that up. So let's start off by getting some water. So we're going to get this heated up here. Now this is going to be super easy. Now this method's actually really super cool. It's not that hard. It's actually really easy. And basically all we're doing is just making a KD syrup. Now a lot of people, when they make this, they actually use this for a number of reasons. Number one, they can use it for pancakes. They can make this to make coffee, so they can have a syrup to pour in their coffee. We're making this to make the marmalade part of the jam, even though it's technically not marmalade, but it works. So we're not adding any sugar.
No.
Though a lot of people would add like at least 1 or 2 cups of sugar in this. We're not going to do that, because sugar is the enemy. So we're just going to do this. We're going to add some squeezes of honey. That's it. Well, no, it's not it. But, you know, bit. Then we're going to put some vanilla extract in here. So it's about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So now what we're going to do here is we are going to stir this up. Now I'm going to slowly, because I don't want to splash everything around. I know Amy would.
No.
Get over here. You're supposed to be in this.
Okay.
And we're going to put our orange rind in here. And at this time, this is when you want to start cleaning dishes, because now you have enough that you can do, and you know, just enough to get things out of the way. So we got this, whatever I have over there. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to put my cover around this, and we're going to come by every couple minutes and just give it a quick stir. When this starts reducing and the water comes down a little bit, then we know we have it, and then we're going to start with the jam. This is not going to take too long. This actually is going to be pretty quick, and once we're done that, we're actually ready to go. Go. So we're going to clean the dishes and get everything ready, because we do have a roommate, and she kind of doesn't deserve to walk into a kitchen that's a mess just because we were cooking. I'm going to blame it on Amy, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm totally going to blame it on Amy. All Amy's fault. Always has to be. So we'll be back. Welcome back. So again, let's hit that share, subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It really does help us out. Also, don't forget to visit www.poulskitchen.com, P-O-U-L-S, kitchen.com. No apostrophe, no space, nothing, just Poul, P-O-U-L-S, kitchen.com. On the top right hand corner, you'll see a link for our books. We have 2 books, Let's Make Cooking Great Again and The Wonderful World of Sauces. So please check this out. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to cook this down on another pot here, or another thing here, because I want to start working on this here. So here we go. I've got the heat on here, so we're going to start cooking this here. And I've got 2 things of
Liquid pectin.
Liquid pectin, and it is close to expiry, but I don't care. We're going to use it right now.
It was half off.
It was half off. You know, not a big deal. If I wasn't going to use it, then
you wouldn't have gotten it.
I would have gotten it. But so 2 of them, you can use liquid or you can do powder, whatever you want to do. Either or is going to work fine. I was going to try to get away with 1, see if I could, but not that necessary, because we got this.
Yeah. You can use the other one for something else.
Yeah. If I wasn't going to use this right away, then I probably wouldn't have got it, but I'm using this right now. And this is a good thickening agent. No, you do not need to use this. If you don't have it and you still want to make this, you don't absolutely have to have it. It's not going to kill you if you don't. The only problem is that your jam's not going to thicken up as well.
And this will make it thick and...
So immediately...
Oh yeah, look at that.
So immediately when you put it in, start stirring it right away. I'm going to tell you some spices that we're going to put in, and it's 2 tablespoons each. I like to have some spice. I like to add a little bit of flavor.
That'll be good.
Now, Amy,
Yeah.
your job right now, I want you to keep stirring it slowly, and I'm going to put it in some tajin. If you don't have this, get this. Absolutely some of the best spice in the world. It is Mexican, and I swear to God, it is some of the greatest.
It's really good.
I got some of that stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Mostly use it for fruits and vegetables. And
Don't run out of it.
Don't ever run out of it. Then I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of nutmeg.
Tajin's really good on eggs too.
Tajin, I find, is good on everything.
It is, yeah.
If you could actually find the real nutmeg that you grind, do that. Then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of allspice. And then ground cinnamon, because cinnamon's always good.
It smells so good.
And then I'm going to put a little bit of cloves in here. And that'd be about 1 teaspoon.
Yeah, you don't need very many. Because they're pretty strong.
Then I'm going to put a drop of vanilla. Well, maybe 2 drops. And that's it for now. All right, Amy, I'm going to get you to pass that over.
To move.
So, yeah. Still want you to be on camera though. So we're going to stir this, and you want to make sure that you're really getting, like stirring this, you really want to make sure everything's incorporated. If you don't stir this, and you don't let the pectin get all in, it's not going to set properly. It's just not. Don't want that quite yet. You can tell Amy she's only happy when she's got her mouth shut. Her mouth shut. I'm only happy when she has it shut, but
I want to taste test.
not yet. I don't want a whole lot of this syrup in here. And no, I wouldn't encourage you to use this for coffee. It's not going to be that good for it.
But it would be good for toast and pancakes.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm just talking to syrup. If you want it for the syrup, you want to put a few more things in here to get this a little bit more thick than this is, because it's not thickened that much.
No,
and
it's not thick at all.
And I really don't want it thick. I don't really care. I'm not pouring the syrup in. I'm just pouring this out without having to waste too many dishes. Orange rind, believe it or not, is not the worst thing in the world, because a lot of people have an issue with it because they think, oh, it's not going to taste good. Well, if you don't boil it down and cook it, it will absolutely taste really bad. But you'd be surprised how much of this most of us drink every day. If you drink cola drinks, guess what? That's a citrus drink. Some people don't realize that, but it actually is a citrus drink.
And it has orange rind.
Yep. A lot of dishes use lemon and oranges. And some of the best part about this, by putting this like this, it's actually going to help things from going bad. I'm going to put a little lime in here.
So the orange rind almost acts as a natural preservative.
Yes. And that's just a little drop of lime. That's not that much. It doesn't need to be that much.
No. Are you putting lemon in too?
No, I just put a little lime, so that's good enough. So please turn that burner off. We're done with that.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this on 4, and I'm going to send Amy here to babysit this, to stir it a little bit and just watch it. We're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes this way. Amy's just going to watch it every now and again, give it a little stir, and in 10 minutes time, we're going to come back and this should be ready. So we'll be back. Welcome back. So again, hit that like, share, subscribe button. We're done. Go to www.poulskitchen.com. Upper right, you can see a copy of our books. There's a donate button. You can donate. You don't have to. So we're done. So basically, it's gotten thick enough, and when you let it set, it is going to thicken up even more. So.
And the pectin made the difference.
Oh, definitely made the difference. So you want to make sure on this, if you're using 2 pineapples and 6 oranges, make sure you have 2 containers of pectin. If you want to make a smaller recipe, then use 3 oranges, 1 pineapple, and just 1 thing. And we're going to leave this sit out for a little bit.
Just to let it cool off.
Just to let it cool off. Do not put this right in your fridge right now. Do not do that.
It will crack.
It will crack.
Yeah.
Let it totally cool, then fridge it. So, I'm not going to do an intro video on this. This, as far as I'm concerned, is done. We're going to set this out there. We're going to clean this up here because it is a little messy. Thanks, Amy. And especially clean this.
Oh, one for me.
Sorry about that. We had a call come in. So make sure you clean this, and that's basically it. So thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.